What is Ironclaw trying to say about religion? If you watch the film, you probably noticed that there were some themes of religion throughout. When we first see the Von Erich home, one of the first things they show on the wall is a crucifix. Then we get a voiceover from Kevin saying, Dad tried to protect us with wrestling, and Mom tried to protect us with God. I think Doris, the mother, is one of the most interesting characters to look at when you're exploring Ironclaw and religion. Her religion is very performative. She likes to greet people at the church. She refuses to engage with Kevin, who's trying to talk about his brother's well-being with his mother, but she's staring right into the mirror, talking about how she needs to get ready for church. She's talking about God, but her eyes are on herself. Likewise, later in the film, just after David passes, when then we have to have a funeral for Mike as well, she says she can't go to the funeral because she's going to be wearing the same dress she was wearing at the last one, and that would look bad. Now, obviously, this is her sort of dealing with the emotional turmoil in some way, but it's interesting to note that in this shot as well, out of focus in the backdrop, is the crucifix. After David's passing, Fitz tells all the boys not to cry. He also says that this is what God planned. This is what was meant to be. And this gets into Ironclaw's exploration of religion. I see this film as a criticism of religious fatalism. Fatalism is this idea that anything that happens happened because God wanted it to happen and it needed to happen. So all of the horrible things that happened to the Von Erich family, God wanted them to happen, and so that's why they did. That's how Doris copes, and that's why she doesn't intervene with anything. She sees it as foreordained by God. It's a convenient ideology for Fitz because it removes any culpability from how horrible of a parent that he is. And so we see this intersection of religion being a scapegoat.